What's going on, guys? 706 Vapes here, coming at you with a video of a new mod that I purchased. It's the Able Competition mod by AvidLyfe, or AvidLyfe, whichever one y'all know them as. In this video, I'm going to break down all the parts, put in my opinions on how I think it performs, and also show you all the normal builds that I run on it. And then I'm going to go over some of the new products that AvidLyfe is coming out with. So let's go ahead and get up close with the Able mod and show you how it works. Alright guys, so up close personal with the Able mod from AvidLyfe. This is the tube. I did get the aluminum version. My shop was out of the other two styles, which are copper and brass. This is the black and red camo. They come in many different colors. They also have regular aluminum ones, but they are very hard to find. They were not made in production as much. This is a sleeve tube, kind of like the Limitless, but Eric Hutchison decided that, hey, let me make it to where there won't be any battery rattle and also no sleeve spin without having to make all these adjustments. So what he did is right up under the top of the mod, he added a little O-ring. So whenever the sleeve goes on, it fits tight. And even without the base, you still have a little bit, but barely any. Bunch of different customizations with the sleeves, plenty of shops. Join the Cloud Chasing Academy and you can find out all the shops that sell them, ask questions. There's just too many to list. This one, you get a carbon fiber sleeve with most all mods that you buy from retail, and that's about it with the tube. Okay, then you got your housing for your fire button and your firing pin. It is shiny. This is also made out of aluminum. Then you have your fire switch, which is made out of brass. All the aluminums that I've seen, the firing switch and also the tunnel hybrid cap, are made of brass. You have your firing pin. Now, like all mech mods, the firing pin with the battery do arc. Take some sandpaper, not sure exactly what grit, sand it off, clean it up, but you are still going to get arc marks. I haven't had a heat button, or a hot button, what they call it, and I've had the mod for 2 weeks. It does come with 3 magnets, 2 for the firing switch, and 1 that goes into the housing. They are very strong. So keep them away from each other or they might possibly break. You have your tunnel hybrid. And what you do with it is you screw your addy down in the 510, and this you then screw in the top part of the mod, and it adjusts for the battery rattle by itself. So now I'm going to show you all how to put the mod back together. So first off, okay, you have a little kind of like housing thing for your firing pin. Take your firing pin, stick it in there. This mine will go in. Okay, take your firing pin, stick it in there just like that. Okay, hold your firing pin at the same time so it don't fall out. You'll stick your magnet in the top piece. Okay, so set that down, and then you're gonna take your other 2 magnets. Figure out, okay, see, so I was talking about strong magnets. They are very hard to pull apart. So figure out which way that they are forcing each other away from each other. So it's going to be that way. Okay, so then you'll drop your magnet down into the firing the housing. The other two are going to go down in the firing switch, just like so. Well, just like so. What I like to do is take my index and my middle finger and hold down on the magnets. Also hold down on the firing housing. Push it in until you make connection with the firing pin, and then start to twist. And as you can see, once you do that, it'll just lock in place. Like how you don't have to hold the firing pin once it does it, because it's fitting that little housing of its own. And there you go. Your switch and housing are put together, and that's ready to go onto the mod. Sorry I'm sick, guys, so I will be doing a little sniffling. And all you do is you put your sleeve on first. Like I said, you do have that little O-ring that helps it out. Take the button, screw it down onto the mod. Buttery smooth threads all the way around the mod. Can't complain. So, housing, fire button, and tube are put together. Like I said, you have literally no movement on the sleeve itself. Okay, take your tunnel hybrid cap, and it just screws on like so. Now I don't have a battery in here, so can't show y'all adjustment. But there's your mod all put together. So show y'all that the battery rattle adjusts for itself. So I'm gonna throw a Archon by Cloud Chasers on it. Make sure on all hybrid caps, y'all, for battery safety, so it don't short, you have a good protruding 510 connector or a 510 post. Okay, let's take it, screw it on. This is a 24mm base. If you run it on a 22mm Addy, you are gonna have a little bit of a lip there, but hey, I don't mind it. Okay, you're gonna take your battery. Some people like to run it top down. Some people like to run it bottom down. It's all in personal choice. I'll run mine bottom down. Hey, but like I said, this just screws on here like so, and that adjusts your battery rattle. So if you have a shorter 510, it'll be adjusted down lower. If you have a longer 510, it'll be up higher. But like I said, no battery rattle at all. That all adjusts itself. Unlock your firing housing or your firing switch, and boom, it fires. That is one good thing. The switch does lock, so all the way down, it's locked. Give it about 1.5, 2 turns, and she fires. So, also, there's a little ring right there. I don't know if the camera's going to focus in enough to see that little ring. There you go. As long as that ring is showing, it will fire. So you do have a good ways that you can back this button out and catch it before it backs all the way completely out. So lock it whenever you're not using it, or whenever it's in your pocket, so you don't get any auto firing. So, but that's the Able mod up close and personal. Make sure y'all go out and get one, and let's take it back to FaceTime so I can give you my opinions on it and show y'all what I build and everything. So guys, welcome back to FaceTime. But as you can see, it is a great mechanical mod. AvidLyfe, they produce amazing stuff. My normal daily builds, like I said I was going to go over, is a 5-wrap 20 gauge G-plat dual coil. Run about 0.08, 0.06 ohms. And so go ahead and tell you all my juice. I'm running Unicorn Milk by Cutwood Vapors. Go check them out if you haven't. Great juice. It's strawberries and cream mixture. So apparently a bunch of different types of creams. Bavarian cream, I guess. 120 ml bottle. They run at 85 bucks. A little on the expensive side. Not sure what 30 mils run. I think it's around 22, 25 to 30 bucks. But show you all my normal vaping build. As y'all can see, produces amazingly. My comp builds are a 4-wrap G-plat 20 gauge dual coil, but they are spaced. That runs about 0.05, 0.06 to 0.04 ohms, depending on how well it's wicked and everything in that nature. But like I said, I give the mod a 10 out of 10. Go pick it up. It is a little pricey. $220 for the aluminum, around $235 for brass, and $250 for copper. But all the parts are interchangeable. You can put a copper hybrid cap on a aluminum body with a brass button, brass housing, anything, all the threads match up, as long as it's authentic. Don't get clones of AV products, you will not be happy, in my opinion again. One thing I wanted to talk about was a new thing Eric Hutchinson's coming out with. One, it is a stacked able. Basically, he's coming out with an adapter that has 2 female ends that'll go into one of the bottom housings and then also the top housing of another one. So put them together, put 2 batteries together, 8.4 volts on a stacked able series. Stackable, a lot of people are saying that it should be called. Do I like it? Yes and no. Yes, because it's stacked, this series, you can run a higher build and get a lot more power and a lot more vapor out of it. Like I said, I saw him sick. The thing I don't like about it is I wish he would have came up with a design about kind of like the VCM stack. Just one whole entire mod put together. I mean, a lot simpler, probably a lot cheaper, because you got to get the adapter plus a whole nother entire tube to go to it. Now you can run aluminum on top of copper, blah blah blah, blasey blasey. Everything's interchangeable, guys. But make sure you go get one. Like I said, $220 for the aluminums, $235 for copper, or no, $235 for brass. Sorry, $250 for copper. Great mod, but go ahead and take another hit. Oh lordy. So there she is, guys. AvidLyfe AvidLyfe Able competition mod. Go pick one up if you don't have one. Again, you are going to need quite a few bucks to get one, but I suggest it. If you have any comments, questions, anything, leave them in the space way down there. Also, hit the like button over here, hit the subscribe button right there. And if you need to contact me, I am on Instagram at 706vapes. So, and also you can comment in the video, below. Just let me know, guys, what you think. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see y'all next time.